हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वते नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेद वेदांत वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः। भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः। स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः। स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Please chant third Prashna. अथ हैनं कौसल्यश्च आश्वलायनः पपृच्छ भगवन् कुत एषः प्राणो जायते कथम् आयाति अस्मिन् शरीरे आत्मानं वा प्रविभज्य कथम् प्रातिष्ठते केन उत्क्रमते कथम् बाह्यम् अभिधत्ते कथम् अध्यात्मम् इति. So we had seen the two Prashna in this Prashnopanishad. So first Prashna, if you remember, was by Kabandhi Katyayan, and second Prashna is from Bhargava Vedarbi. So first Prashna was the Prajapati Upasana, which was saying that whole Srishti has come from one Prajapati in the form of Rai and Pran. And in this there were incidental diversions of Shuklagati, Krishnagati, Uttarayan, Dakshinayan and Prajapati Vrat. These were all mentioned. So the world has not come from inert. One thing is clear, world has not come from elements. Why? Because world is not inert. Here conscious beings are also there. So if it was inert, then from inert conscious being could not have come. Therefore the Prajapati word was used. Prajapati vai prajakamaha. That was the first question. Second prashna, which was asked by Bhargava Vedarbihi, was regarding the devatas who sustain the body. And main thing was the third prashna, who is senior most or who is most important among all. And whole chapter or the question revolved on this point, that which is senior most, which is most important. And one word came called prana. Prana is a very generic word, we use it loosely. So you understand what is the meaning of prana here. Because in the same text, prana word has been used in various contexts. And people get confused. When you say pranayam, so pranayam is regulating your respiratory system. Through respiratory system, you are trying to control your breathing and all. That pranayam does not refer to Hiranyagarbha or Jeev, etc. So one word pranayam is used. I always say, please see the word where it is used and what the meaning has been brought out. Then one more time word pran has come. That pran is referring to the Hiranyagarbha, which you have known, the same consciousness conditioned by samashti, kriya shakti, gyan shakti, etc. is called prana. Okay? Please know, at the Veshti level also, that consciousness conditioned by the Antakaran, Bahikaran is also called prana. That is also called prana. And you have to find out which prana is mentioning here. Difference between the samashti and Veshti is that samashti prana, which is called Hiranyagarbha, if you remember I had told, it knows that I am of the nature of consciousness and this is all my false attribute. Whereas in the microcosm, this prana, which is the Jeev, it does not know that it is of the nature of consciousness and it is not able to see the whole thing as superimposed, it sees as reality. Okay? So prana word in three ways we saw. One is the general prana that we used. Second is the prana is used for Hiranyagarbha. Third, the prana is also used for Jeev. When I say Jeev, Jeev means the consciousness which is associated with the subtle body, gross body and body and the causal body. And in that also, most important is that how that Jeev or the subtle body associated is also associated with the pran. Which pran? Breathing pran, Shakti, Kriya Shakti. And Kriya Shakti divides itself into 5 parts. So it will be asked, it will be said that this prana enters the body and divides into 5 parts. So you have to understand that Jeev enters the body and in the Jeev the subtle body which has the pran, that pran, Kriya Shakti pran, Kriya Shakti. One is Hiranyagarbha, other is Jeev, then is Kriya Shakti, then is breathing. That the Kriya Shakti pran divides itself into 5 parts. So what word is used in which reference, you have to be extra careful, otherwise you will get little confused and will add to the more confusion also. So, in the second Prashna, if you remember, Pran Stuti was beautifully done from 5th mantra to 13th mantra. 13th mantra were there? Yes, 13th mantra. So 5th to 13 was the Pran Stuti. In this, when Pran Stuti is mentioned, please know it is Hiranyagarbha Stuti. In this, Hiranyagarbha Stuti is there. Hiranyagarbha had many names. One was Sutratma, one is the Pran also, one is the what? Jivatma? No, that is there. Antaryami also, Hiranyagarbha also, Sutratma also. So lot of words are there, and sometimes even Brahmaji also. Just a small word of caution. In the second mantra, the Hiranyagarbha and Virat are almost equated. It is not separately dealt. What is Virat? The total of the sthul bodies, the gross body made out of 5 elements. One is element, other is elemental. So what is made out of element is called elemental. One is bhoot, other is bhautik. So that consciousness associated with the total cosmic or gross body is called as Virat. So here in the second question, Virat and Hiranyagarbha both are praised in the same manner. There is no differentiation between Virat and Hiranyagarbha. And therefore, in the Purush Sukta, which is primarily Virat, Prajapatis Charite Garbhayantah, that also has come here, and here also has come. Both have the same meaning here. There is no differentiation here. Many places Virat and Hiranyagarbha are not separated actually. Technically it is little different, but not very substantially it is not. Now this is the description, I hope. So first question was regarding the Srishti, and second question is regarding the sthiti of the world. From where world has come and from on how everything is well sustained. Second question was about how everything is well kept in its own place. Who is administering, who is holding everything, who is the holder of all. From that angle, Pran was mentioned here. Who is the, what is it called? Who is the upholder of all? From where everything is governed. All the actions, all the Panch Mahabhut or the human being. So, yatah pravritti bhutanam yen sarvamidam tatam. So, yatah pravritti bhutanam is telling about the material cause, and yen sarvamidam tatam is telling the efficient cause. So, that the efficient cause and material cause of the world is one that also has been mentioned in this particular section. So Pran is not only the efficient cause but also the material cause. If you remember, I told you one is the Dravya Shakti. Dravya preceded by Kriya, preceded by Ichha, preceded by Gyan, and all these 4 is expression of one only. Dravya, like this is a dravya is there. This is the object is there. So behind is a Kriya, action. Behind is Ichha. Behind is Gyan. But the Gyan, Ichha, Kriya and Dravya all are expressions of one only. And that was mentioned here as Hiranyagarbha, because it is the upholder of everything. There is one Hiranyagarbha Sukta is there in the Vedas. So it says how everything is held by one. Everything is governed by one. Everything is going in harmony. I had mentioned it is well coordinated Srishti. Everything is in not tantrums and chaos, but everything is very systematic and highly super intelligent. We cannot fathom also how much intelligence is there. That topic we saw in detail. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have not enjoyed, please read once more. You will have more depth in your upasana and it will add depth in your thinking also. Okay, when you forget these things, the thinking becomes shallow. Now let's see what Kausalya Ashwalayan has to mention. Ashwalayan is his name, same one of the Kaivalya Upanishad, Atha Ashwalayano Bhagavantam Parmeshtyam Upsamityo Vacha, and because he is from Kausal Desh, therefore his name is also Kausalya, not Kausalya. Only third Prashna is from Kausalya ji of Ramayana. This is not Kausalya, it is Kausalya. Kausalya. Acha, Ashwal, he was Ashwal's son, therefore he is called Ashwalayan. Ashwal was one rishi, Ashwalayan. And his name was Kausalya. Kausal. What he papracha, he is smarter. 6 questions he put in one question. So slowly their questions are increasing. So they must be sitting and listening and they are thinking some questions are there. Again see Bhagwan word he has used. If you have noticed that in all the questions the teacher is deliberately addressed as Bhagwan, because Ishwar Buddhi in the teacher we take, then what good thing happens, that our upasana gets bal. This is the difference between a saint and a teaching guru. Saint, if he says, I will not be confirmed whether this is coming from God or human being. So, for sadhana and to control the mind, anybody who is the teacher doesn't matter, but main thing is that the teacher, on the teacher is more is the Bhagavad Buddhi, more easier your upasana will be, more easier your surrender will be. It is a facilitate surrender in us, because it is difficult path. The path is bent on giving you likes, dislikes, ego, etc. So this is a facilitator. So Ata Hainam, Enam, see the Enam word. Enam is for Pippaladam. To that Pippalad Rishi, this Ashwalayan or Kausalya had asked a question. Papracha. What he asked the question? There are 6 questions are there. Number 1 question. This is from Kutaha, inverted comma will start. Till the end, Katham Adhyatmam. Before iti, always there is inverted comma. Inverted comma closed. Where is the miti is there? No, it is iti, ma, and then iti is there, not miti. Okay, I thought it is katham. It is kat madhyatma. Don't break here and there. Don't break it. Otherwise there is no meaning. Atha means after these 2 questions. Hainam. Hainam is not a name of somebody. Bole Hainam is the name of Pippalad. No. So it is her Enam. It is her. Bole Pippalad Rishi. Why his name is only one? All the students have 2 name. And Pippalad Rishi only one. His also should be there associate with somebody. Is not required. Because we know to teach the student, we need more introduction of the teacher rather than more introduction of the disciple rather than the teacher. He already has accomplished, so his introduction will be through his teachings. Teacher's best introduction is when he comes and teaches. And student's introduction is through his absorbing obedience, humility. And before that, through which family he comes, or what is gotra is there, which place is there. But teachers, I feel, best introduction is his presence and even his knowledge, his compassion, his dispassion, etc. Therefore, he asked the question, first question, Kutaha, not kutta. It is not kutta. It is kutaha. It is kutta means kutaha. From where? Because I don't know who doesn't understand Hindi. Many people. बोले ये कुत्ता कहाँ से आया? This is not the question here. Now they are talking about animals. No, it is kutta. They are not talking about animals. Don't guess here. Kutaha. From where? Kutaha is a Sanskrit word. It doesn't decline. It is not, it is always there. So kutaha, from, esha, that prana which you were talking about, esha prana jayate. Esha prana jayate. Just a word of caution. Here prana word is indicative of Hiranyagarbha as well as Jeev. Both are indicative of prana here. Prana is not here breathing power. Prana is not here breathing power or only Kriya Shakti. Only Kriya Shakti is not talked about. And this is where the Prashnopanishad becomes confusing. Because at different place Prana has little different tones are there. Only then how to know it? You have to be matured enough to understand. From the answer we know that what was the question sometimes. When answer will be given, you can know that what was the question. So kutaha, so there is visarg is there. It is dropped because A is coming. So kutaha eshaha prana jayate, full stop. Well, why don't in the book they give full stop? Because they think you already know it. I don't know. Now, in the book full stop is there. Then you have to mark it. For your information and for your studies, you have to mark it. When I say full stop in Sanskrit, you have to put Purn Viram. One line you put. One vertical line. Don't put horizontal line. Vertical line. It is called Viram. And double line is called Purn Viram. Actually, punctuations were not so much in Sanskrit because knowledge was given by words. So there is no exclamation in Sanskrit. There is no semicolon, colon. All these things are not in Sanskrit language. Or question mark. These things are not because it was more transmitted by words, and people were by hearting it and pausing at that time. Pausing. So the pause, as they heard from the teacher, they also were giving the same pause. Because it is a very ancient language. Now English came later on, therefore all the punctuations are there. A lot of punctuations are in English. Inverted comma, this, that. You don't find in Vedas inverted comma. Even commas are not there. No, other than Viram and Purn Viram, nothing is there actually. Uddat, Anuddat is enough. That is enough to make us feel what is required. So first question is, where from this prana is born? I am repeating it. Prana has the meaning of Samashti and Vishti, or Hiranyagarbha and the Jeev, both. Next question. Katham ayati asmin sharire. How does, please see the interesting point. Now, how does that prana comes in the body? Here prana has the meaning of Jeev. Here prana has the meaning of Vyashti Jeev. How that Jeev will come in the body? Katham ayati means agachati. How it comes. How it comes in the body. This is the second question. Acha. So, this is the second question. I hope this. Third question. After that again full stop. Third question. Atmanam va pravibhajya katham pratisthate. When it comes inside the body, how does this prana divides itself Atmanam is reflexive pronoun here. Pronoun is not regarding Atma. This is not regarding self, etc. This is not reflexive pronoun like this is mine, like you say, no, mine. Is where possessiveness is used. It is not regarding the Satchidanand self. How it divides itself and how it supports this body. This is third question, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 questions. 4 questions. Next question. If any question is more or less, we'll subtract here and there. So next question is because there are 2 questions coming here. There are 2. How he divides and how he is sthit in that. Therefore I am saying. So you can make 5 also, you can make 6 also, no problem is there. Sometime in the house, sometime they make laddu. 5 laddus are made. 6 people have come. No, they break 2, 3 laddus. And out of 2, 3 laddus they make one more laddu to accommodate the 6th person as well. So this house is a very different place. Don't know what vegetable they will make from where. One new laddu will come. So, katham pratisthate. Next question is, ken utkramate? Through what it goes out of the body. Utkramate means through what it goes out of the body. One, I think that third one is taken as 1. One only. Although there are 2 questions in that. Not necessary to say 6, you can say 7, you can say. As long as you answer all the questions. That is, because he is not saying 6 questions, 7 questions. Next question is, ken utkramate? Through what it goes out? Utkramate means it goes out. Pran goes out. Pran means here? Jeev. Although we use the word loosely that pran aa gaya, pran chala gaya. But pran, when you say na, pran has left the body. That means jeeva has gone actually. And when you say I am doing pranayam, it doesn't mean I am jeevayam. There, different places you use different words. बोले क्या कर रहे बोले जीवायाम कर रहे वो प्राण का अलग अलग मीनिंग अलग अलग जगह है. So you can ken utkramate, ken utkramate, through what it is going out. Now next, अब here is a jerk. After utkramate, full stop. कथम बाह्यम अभिधत्ते. अब देखो, here बाह्य में समष्टि प्राण. All these questions were regarding Veshti. Now he is shifting to samashti. Samashti means macrocosm. Like air is also having pran, sun is also having pran, moon is also having pran. So whole kriya shakti of the whole world. That means how that samashti kriya shakti is sustained. The cosmic power of activity, how is it sustained? So Baya here means cosmic power of activity. Kriya Shakti, Samashti Kriya Shakti. Okay. Understood. Abhidhatte, sustained. Abhidhatte means sustained. Full stop. After Abhidhatte. This is the fifth question. Sixth question is Katham Adhyatmam. How the individual is sustained? How does it sustains the individual prana? So 5-6 questions. Let's go fast. First question was where this prana is coming from, and this is a very vital question. Very popular answer, which you will see. Acha. And remember, here prana has the meaning of Hiranyagarbha as well as Jeev. Second is how it comes in the body. How is? That means how that prana, which is of the nature of Jeev now, and how it comes in the body. Third question is how it divides into 5 and how it stabilizes in the body. Fourth question is how the prana lives. Here again the meaning as of the Jeev. Fifth question is how the cosmic power of activity. We'll see there are 5 cosmic power of activity as prana saman are in the Vyashti. Similarly, prana saman are also in the Samashti. How it is held, Katham Bahyam Abhidatte. And last question is how it sustains the individual. Adhyat means inside, how it is held inside. How the Jeev is held inside. So this is the 6 questions are there, and you will have a very beautiful answer. And the first question's answer is very, very much quoted. Even Shankaracharya Bhagavan quotes in Brahma Sutra as well. Just one word, one point is there. If you remember that this previous chapter, the prana was mentioned as the substratum of all. Hiranyagarbha, what you call it. So it appears that the Brahman is being glorified there. It appears that as the Brahman is the substratum of all, that is glorification of Brahman. But that is not the glorification of Brahman actually. Because prana is not the Brahman. Why? Because it is associated with something. Associated with power of activity, power of knowledge, etc. So it is called apekshik adhishthan, and Brahman is called nirapeksh adhishthan. So teacher here wants to show that what is the nirapeksh adhishthan also, and not what is the substratum of the prana also, and that is where the crucial point lies here. I'm repeating it. There, the consciousness was associated with the power of activity, power of knowledge. And we had not seen the Atma without conditioning. Here in this particular, at least the question, the attributeless self is being indicated as the substratum of the prana. One step more they have gone. Whole world was based on the consciousness along with the power of activity called Hiranyagarbha or all these. Now what is behind Hiranyagarbha? What is the nirapeksh adhishthan? That will be showed in this particular section as well, and that makes it little crucial. Let me now go again. I hope you have understood what I am saying. Whole world was based on Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha is not inert, it is all thing associated with the consciousness. But is there behind something? It is said, yes, there is behind that also, which is not associated with any power. There is attributeless self also behind that. Let us now see the second verse. Please repeat. Tasmai sahovacha ati prashnan pritchasi brahmishtosi iti tasmat teham bravimi. So tasmai means to him. Satavte tam tautan ten tabhyam tehi. Tasmai, to him. Tasmai tabhyam tebhyah. To him. To him means to this disciple. What is his name? Vaidarbhi. Kausalyascha Ashwalayana. Forget Vaidarbhi now. Don't bring him. He's sitting quietly now. Only one question was allowed. So Tasmai sa means Pippalad Rishi. Pippalad Rishi answers this to that Vaidarbhi, Kausalyascha Ashwalayana. Ashwalayana, he has been answered. So I think he is looking at him only, not everybody. Therefore only singular is used. Tasmai. So first he says, he encourages the question. I think he is happily with Kausalyascha Ashwalayana. He didn't say this to other two. He said, Ati prashnan prichase. You have asked a very good question. You have asked a good question, difficult question. Bhashakar writes that pran ev tavat durvignatvad vishama prashnan. Visham prashna aryastapi. So, prashna arya. Arya means able. This is a difficult question what you have asked. Tasyapi janmadi tvam prichasi. And that also you are asking from where it has come. So to understand the power and matter is much easier than to understand the substratum of both now. And therefore, it is difficult question because you have to take away the name and form, and that makes it little difficult to understand. Then he says, Brahmishtosi. Brahmishtosi means, please note, that doesn't mean you are established in Brahman. It means you are Sagun Brahmagyani. That in the Hiranyagarbha etc. you have mastered that. Then only this question would have come to you. Some people say, because he will be future Brahmagyani, then also he is addressed as Brahmagyani. When I went to the ashram, so I was in white lungi, white kurta. So I was sweeping the temple. So one person came. He said, Swamiji, how are you? I looked behind. I thought somebody else is there. He said, no, I'm asking you. हमने कभी तुमको येलो भी नहीं मिला. Well, no, you will be there one day. So sometimes they tell you from the future also. So don't be very happy because it's a difficult way to pray. Go ahead. It's not that simple. Acha. So Brahmishtosis. And third meaning is here, Brahma means Ved. That means Ved Vittama. You are knower of greatest among the Vedic scholars. Brahmishtositi. Brahmishta asiti. Again Punjabis have come. So Brahmishta asiti. ठीक है, Brahmishtosi. Iti. Iti is before iti, full stop. Iti. Acha? हाँ. So from ati to asi is the inverted comma. Then he is saying, Tasmat te ham bravimi. Therefore I am going to tell to you. Aham te means tubhyam. To you I am going to tell this. Pippalad Rishi is saying that you have asked difficult question because it is going to transcend the name and form. And that will make the answer, especially the first question, will be difficult, and you have to understand that. When it is said difficult question, it is also indicated that now regarding the answer, please be attentive also. When something is told difficult, please note, it is not to discourage you, but it is to tell that more tapasya and more concentration and more commitment is required. And when something is said easy, it is to encourage you that don't leave the path. So both ways it is said, difficult also and easy also. Okay? Now I am going to tell that. Bhaskar writes, Tushtoham. I am very happy with you. Tasmatte tubhyam brami. Because I am happy, therefore I will tell it to you. Tushtoham, not dushtoham. Ta and da are different. It is tushtoham. I am santusht. I am satisfied. Ta, tha, da. That is there. Otherwise, same thing will happen. When Brahmachariji was there, his name was Brahmachari Tushta Chaitanya. And really it happened in Tamil Nadu. And then he was invited, Bolam Dushta ji, may please come. So the person who was MC didn't understand the difference between ta and da. He said, Dushta ji will now speak. So those who were knowing, they were laughing so much. Bole, please give introduction of Brahmachari Dushta ji. So it is ta and da is different, not same. Like ba and bha is different. Otherwise, in our branch, the Brahmachari was there. So when he used to go, so he used to say, I am going to take, when the food was there and the food has cooked rice, he said, I am going to take bath. So it was very confusing. Bath means doing bath, but he was going to take bhat actually. He was going to take rice, well, I am going to take bath. They say, why you are going to take bath at 12 o'clock? Brahmachari used to make fun of all these people. And sometimes for bath, he used to say, okay, I am going to have bath now. So I am going to have bath. Morning time where you will get bath, etc. So you have to take bath first. And then you take bath. This is a very important mantra. Third mantra, please take it. It's very serious mantra. And your attention is required because Upanishad is taking a turn. You may not like it, but Upanishad will take the turn. Acha? It is going beyond Hiranyagar and beyond. Let us now read. This first line is very popular and very much quoted. Atmanaha eshaha prano jayate yatha esha purushe chhaya etasmin etat atatam manokritena ayate asmin sharire. Now, this is a 6 here. Here Pippalaji says, Eshaha prana. This pran, which you called Hiranyagarbha or Jeev, both you can say, this is born from Atma. Lo, kallo baat. So Atmanaha, this is 6th case here, Atmanaha eshaha pranaha jayate. So this pran has been born from Atma. If you remember what I had defined Hiranyagarbha as, the Atma conditioned by the total Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti, etc., that itself is born from Atma. How is it born? Like the baby is born from the mother, or like the plant is born from the seed, or like the curd is born from the milk. Because baby and mother after the birth both are different. And when the plant is born from the seed, it cracks the seed and you cannot get the same seed back because that is already cracked now. And if you take the example of milk and curd, So milk is modified to become curd. So what you want to say? Pipalaji, he said neither. Neither. Then what? Because in all of the examples, cause has modified or cause is different from the effect. Like the mother is the cause, baby is the effect. So both can be separated. Mother can be there, baby can be here. In the case of the curd and milk, the milk is modified. You cannot get back the same milk back now. Once it is modified and curdled, you cannot get the same milk back. So what is there? So first example is called Arambhavad and second is called Parinamvad. Arambhavad is of the Naiyayik and Parinamvad is of the Sankhya. There is a theory of creation and theory of modification. And Upanishad is saying none of them. Don't bring Shankaracharya Bhagwan. He is not saying anything. I am just showing what the Upanishad says. Only how it is born. This is one of the very favorite mantras which I have. Then he says here, Yatha Esha. Esha will go with Chaya, not Purush. So, Purushe. Purushe is Saptami, but this is called Nimitta Saptami because of the Purush. Well, what is Saptami? You say sometimes a court case or third case, fourth case. You will understand. When you have more Sanskrit, you will understand. This is Vibhakti. As from the human being, Chaya means shadow is born. Shadow is born. As from the human being, shadow is born. Similarly, from that Atma. Here Atma is not reflexive pronoun. Don't go to the first mantra, Atmanaha, Atmanam. Here Atma means self. Which self? Para Prakriti. Number 1, it is consciousness. Number 2, it is Nirgun. Number 3, it is Nirvikar. Number 4, it is unchanging. Number 5, it is Satya. Oh, that self. Yes. From that, this Pran is born. Like from the Purush, Chaya is born. Now understand please this point. Understand this point please. What do you want to say? That means the cause has not undergone any change in bringing out the effect. This is the first corollary. There is no change in the cause. Rather than cause does not know also that there is Chaya also. Sometimes you don't know there is something called shadow is coming, my shadow is there. Number 2 point. The shadow is a typical thing. Because darkness is there. But this darkness it cannot be called existing. Shadow cannot be called existing because it is associated with something else. Something is called existence only when it is independent of it. Shadow is not obtainable thing. It has perception but no obtainability. You cannot hold the shadow. You cannot hold the shadow. Third thing is about the shadow. It cannot be called non-existence because it is seen. Maybe in shadow you may be resting also. You can rest under the shadow of the tree also. Although it is not substantial, but it is not non-existence. So something cannot be existing and something is not non-existing. It is seeming existing, it is called mithya. So it is illusory. Bhaskar writes here, Etasmin Brahmani etat pranakhyam. Here pran means Hiranyagarbha and company, and Jeev and company. Boli, what is company? All Kriya Shakti, Prana Shakti, Virat, everything. The company is there. And when I say Jeev and company means causal body, subtle body, Gross body, it's prarabdha. ये सब आ गए. All are included in this. They are like shadow. No, no, no. Shadow is the Maya Shakti's shadow. And from Maya comes all these effects of Maya. Maya is false Maya. Maya Shakti. Acha? Haan. And from that Maya Shakti has come all these. Acha. Atatam. You got it? I told you it has taken a turn here. And this is the difficulty. What is said, you have asked a difficult question. Pran as a Hiranyagarbha was easy to appreciate because the name and form were maintained. Now all of a sudden the name and form, everything has been stripped off. So Chaya Sthaniyam Anritam Anritrupam Tattvam Satye Purushe Atatam Samarpitam Mityeta Chaya Iva Dehe. Oh my God. Why? Please understand. That that Atma is all pervading. Kyo? Atma you heard is all pervading. You will see it. Just give an example. Atma is consciousness. From consciousness, if something comes out, then consciousness has to modify. If consciousness has to modify, then it won't be a consciousness. Then who will see modification? Remember that. So first point, when it was consciousness, it cannot modify. Second point, it is nirakar, it does not have a shape. Because if it has a shape, it will be again a part of Hiranyagarbha. So the question itself is there, where is the effect has come, and you are putting the effect in the cause. Supposing I am already somewhere, and from where I have come, you cannot give the address where I was already there. If you give a shape to this Atma, and Atma, this shape is already part of Hiranyagarbha, and the question itself is Hiranyagarbha, etc., where from it has come. So there cannot be no shape because its shape is possible only in Akash or the space. And therefore it is Nirakar. It is shapeless. And it cannot have any gun because gun is always dependent on something. So anything which is dependent is already covered up in the Hiranyagarbha. And that is what my question is, from where it has come. So the gun, akar, changes, all these is in the Hiranyagarbha. So you cannot say the cause will be that thing. Cause cannot have gun, cause cannot have akar, cause cannot have shape, cause cannot have inertness. Because that is what is already effect. I want where from it has come. Well, it has come from. And there is no, please note, if something is not having shape, from shapeless, shape cannot come out, because from shapeless, for shape to come out and be different, then the earlier one has to be with shape, then only you can say it was shapeless. Well, again say please, if something is not having a shape, from that something with shape cannot come out. Why? Because to come out, former should have a shape, then only something can come out. If you say shapeless, already it is all pervading, so nothing can come out of it. There is no out and in it. And therefore, Chaya word has been used because there is no possibility. From Nirgun, Sakun gun cannot come out. This will also become a gun. Of coming out will also become a gun. So there is no property possible in that. And therefore, what therefore? Therefore, Chaya word has been used to indicate mithyatva, illusion. Very important. Vedant's favorite word is this. So, anritam anritrupam tattvam satye purush atatam. Oh, like example can you give? Of course. Like dream seer is there. Dream seer is Chetan or Jad? Sure? Dream seer, Chetan. Dream seer is Sakar or Nirakar? Nirakar. Because that was the time when there was no dream. Dream seer is nirguna saguna, nirguna. Dream seer is changing, unchanging, unchanging. Therefore, dream seer is satyam. When you see 5 things in the dream seer and something comes out of the dream seer, it cannot be coming out exclusively, it will be seen in that. And therefore, anything without changing the dream seer, if it is shown on the dream seer, it will be false only. And therefore, chaya word has been used with high level of sensitivity to that self to show that all this is false. Anit Rupam. Again see, बोले what to see, प्राण तो निकल गया हमारा. तो so आत्मना एषः prana jayate. From that Atma Pran has come. That means Hiranyaganda and company. Company means total cosmic body, total gross body, total subtle body. All this has come from Maya, and Maya itself is not true. Maya is you already heard in the 7th chapter, it is the one which shows something false. Internally, externally. I hope this point is little clear. So this is the first question's answer. First question was that Bhagavan kuto eshah pranah jayate. From where it is born. He is not asking the question about prana. He is asking the question of utpatti of prana. Utpatti of prana. Genesis of prana. बहुत difficult question है क्योंकि whatever is there in the world you cannot say anything about that. You cannot say at that time it was born. Time itself is a part of that. You cannot use any such word. So don't use when the world was born. Don't use such question because time itself is a part of the world. You cannot say when it was born because you are assuming time was there, world was not there. And then time was there, world was not there, time is also part of the world. That's a contradiction in the question. It's like asking, what time of the dream started? At what time dream is started? Now you said 7:40 p.m. dream is started. If you say 7:40 p.m. dream is started. Before then when dream was not there, that means time of the dream was existing or what? When the dream was not, dream time I am calling, not waking time. Dream watch, where was the dream watch? When dream was not there, no I saw the dream. It was 7:40 when the dream started. Dream watch was showing 7:40. But when the dream was not there, there was no dream watch. So you ask a question, when was the world formed? When it started? This is not escaping from the question. It is you are asking a wrong question. Because dream time is possible only if the dream is there. When dream was not there, there is no concept of dream time. So don't ask this question when the dream was starting. Well, any question which is right, you say don't ask. My questions are all wrong. Because you are supposing that to be true and therefore you are asking that question. Then some will ask, when was the first person born? All these are not right questions. First person in the dream, when was that born? But how will I say? When the dream started, then only first person was there. What is the problem? If first person you say, that means before that you assume the reality of the space, reality of the Panchamahabhut, then you say first I started. Tell me when the first person started. How is it possible? That means there was a time and space, but the person was not there. But who told you the time and space was there at all time? So difficult. Hope I don't have to write all these things in notes. It's very difficult. Sometimes those people who are not clear on certain things, they skip it from the notes. Very, very cleverly they skip it. If I write wrongly, sometimes they cancel it, sometimes they use another paper. बहुत cutting हो रही इसमें. Another paper has been brought now. How do you know all these things? Interesting. If you are not getting, don't worry, you will get it. You will get it one day. ठीक है ना? When was the first person born? कैसे तुम बात कर रहे हो? He will be born from where? He will be born from where? Another person is required. Well, supposing he just drops from somewhere. First person drops from the air. Acha? हाँ. That means air was there. Air was there, fire was there, then only human being can be there. That means you are assuming that the world was there. Space was there. Yes, space was there. And the object, where will other fall down if there is no object? It will hang in the air then. That means Panch Mahabhut were already there because you called about the person. What's wrong if I say Panch? No, but how will he start? Because where from his prarabdha has come? If he got a body, that means he must have done some action to get the body. Without action, bichara phas gaya. Without action, he is getting a body. Good. So, how did the action came? That means already he must be having a body. Then, if he already had a body, then that means he did an action. So, action is first, body is first. You cannot come to the first point. It's a regress infinitum. You cannot go. Why all these answers are not there? No. Not that answers are not there. Then your question that the first is existing, maybe existing, your samskar of sequence, first, second, that is a problem. So first is not possible. Birth of universe is not possible. Why? Because it is not there. It is appearing. There is no answer to it, I am telling you. And therefore, important thing for us to note is, like asking first person the dream when he was there. In your dream, you can see the first person. There is nothing called first person. You cannot, please note, anything is called mithya. Which needs something else to prove it. Because this person, first person needs a karma to prove it. And karma needs the sharir to prove it. Sharir needs other karma. Therefore, this person itself was mithya. And world itself was mithya. So when the first mithya thing was born, that is not the first itself is a mithya. Okay, let I ask the question. When was mithya born? Again you got the topic of when. When itself is mithya. Okay, I am not removing when. Mithya born. I am removing the question. You remove the when. Then what shall I ask? From where mithya has come? At the most, your question is it. I am condensing the question. When? No when. No when. So where? No where. Where and when? Remove it. Then what shall I ask? Where from mithya was born? On what mithya is there? This is the question here. I hope. Don't bring time and space or object. You will put yourself in a problem otherwise. It's a logical fallacy. And therefore he is not asking the question, when was the pran born? This question will never be asked in the Upanishads. Student is quite advanced, he has reflected on that. Or where was the Atma born? When was the first Jeev born? These questions are not at all asked in the Upanishads, which ordinary layman asks, street person asks. और खुश हो जाता है कि when was that? Chicken first or hen first? You were ahead. ये आप गलत पूछ रहे हो ना? आप गलत पूछ रहे हो. The question when and first will be a contradiction. Where and first will be a contradiction. You're not understanding the contradiction. And therefore he is asking about the pran. Where from pran is born? And then it can be said, because I know that Atma is me, and that Atma has 5 things which we saw in Paraprakriti. And therefore the question is that this pran is now superimposed on Paraprakriti. This pran cannot be real. प्राण मीन्स हिरण्यगर्भ एंड कंपनी, जीव एंड कंपनी, सब उड़ गया। इन 3 वर्ड्स सबको उड़ा दिया इन्होंने। दिस इज द स्ट्रोक ऑफ उपनिषद। अब उपनिषद शुरू हो रहा है। यथा ऐसा पुरुष छाया, छाया वर्ड करके तो उन्होंने सबको खत्म ही कर दिया। There are 9 schools of philosophies. Just for your information, you know that. Other than Vedanta, none of them believe world is mithya. And this thing they don't remove it. Chaya world they don't understand. None of them say जीव is mithya. जीव ही मिथ्या हो गया भाई, सब उड़ गया। क्यों? एक ही तो है। Where is variable coming into picture? अच्छा, none of them. No. सबके लिए जीव सत्य है। If जीव will be सत्य, then मोक्ष will never be false. That means बंधन will be true. Okay. बोले, I think becoming too much for me. I need to reflect on that, and then I'll come back to यथा एषः पुरुषे छाया एतस्मिन् आततम. Atatam means pervading. It is born. So, as in the shadow is in the Purush, in the human being, similarly, this Pran is in the Atma. Oh, in other words, in the words of 7th chapter, how will you say? Apara Prakriti is superimposed on Para Prakriti. Oh, I got it. एतद् योनिनि भूतानि सर्वाणि इत्युपधार्य अहम कृष्णस्य जगतः प्रभवः प्रलयस्तथा. Oh, where is this श्लोक in Prashnopanishad? Is it in Gita? Oh, sorry. I was searching that where is Prabhava Pralaskan. Very Swamiji, why these people, they ask the question and we are troubled. Only 2 disciples would have come, our Upanishad will be over. Six came and extended. We did not know that SUP course will not be that long. The disciple asked and I am troubled because of them. No, they gave you so much thinking material so that you can leave your ignorance and revel in your own self, which we will see more tomorrow. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari